Pow, pow, pow. 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 Light up the sky, you know it. Light up the sky, you know it. Here comes Harlan and his bag of tricks. He's got art and lots of kicks. So turn that frown upside down, and you could light up the sky, you know it. You could light up the sky, you know it. It's time for Harlan Lovestone and his Lovestone gang. If you like this song, join in and sing, and turn that frown upside down, and you could light up the sky, you know it.
Homeboy, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna light it up, I'm gonna lit it up. Watch me
You
do
could
it.
light up the sky, you know it.
Light it up.
You could light up the
Light
sky,
it up.
you know it.
Harlan Lovestone's Art Stream, brought to you by Harlan Lovestone Art. Art for your business, your home, your life, and Vintage Soul Apparel. By only the coolest threads. Now that's solid.
All right, doing a late night or early morning stream, whichever you want to call it. And let's see what we're going to do here. Working on a little castle here. I'm kind of getting into drawing them. They're kind of fun to draw. I've been switching programs like I think since August when I first, or was it July, when I first started streaming. I went from, I think, what was it? What was the program? I can't remember now. I think it was Sketchbook Pro. And then tried out Photoshop and Illustrator. Photoshop was okay. No, I think I tried GIMP, hated that. And went to Photoshop Illustrator. Photoshop's not so bad, it's okay, but it's not the best program to draw. And then I saw somebody drawing online with Clip Studio, and I decided to get that because it's a better program for doing illustrations. Oh, morning. Oh no, it's morning. But anyway, with the Clip Studio program, it's a lot, shall we say, it's easier to draw. You get a smoother line, not a perfect line, but it's more of a smoother line, as if you were actually drawing on paper. Photoshop, your line is a little more wobbly. It takes a lot more practice to try to get that correct. So I'm kind of happy I got this program. So now, anyway, to make a long story short, I'm drawing this castle here. So we'll get back to doing this now. Alrighty, just checking out some stuff online. Alrighty, let's go here. And just trying to see what to draw first. I think I'm going to draw some shapes on the side here. Don't want that there. Okay, it's not so bad. Could be better. But we'll slant this a little. Okay. I'm gonna add another layer here. I'm almost done with this in a way. Or maybe I think I am. This probably won't be a long stream. Let me lock this layer. And let's add another. Okay. clean that up a little bit. Gonna try to color this now. Hey, Anna, how are you doing today? Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm just sort of trying to figure this out here. Kind of drawing from a picture that's online. I think I need a wall here though. Let me maybe add a wall. I'll add another layer. I gotta lock this one. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be sort of I guess like a castle or fort. That's what I'm trying to draw. I'm gonna put a line here. Is that a red line? There's not. You said it's a dog. I'm on the eraser tool. Thanks. Do you do any art? And I'm gonna do another one here. I think artists are their own worst critics. Yeah, I'm never, well, not always, but most of the time I'm not satisfied with what I create. Not entirely. Sometimes I am. What do you like to draw? It's not so bad. I'm just gonna kind of keep it sort of like that. I'm gonna try to pick a color to fill it. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, when I was in college years ago, I actually almost took, I think, a fashion design class. I remember there's some pretty nice girls in there. But I actually had to drop the class since I had too many credits. I was kind of thinking about maybe switching majors. I was like a fine arts major, but I was thinking about maybe doing something else. I wasn't quite sure. I actually started out in the graphic. I went from like sort of drawing to graphic design, and then when I got into graphic design, I hated it at the time. It was a long time ago. And then I got into fine arts, but even though I was in fine arts, I still liked other kinds of art, like I guess like animation, and I was a little bit interested in fashion because I was interested in like creating characters and designing costumes and stuff like that. And I've been doing art for, well, since I was, I guess, about 6 years old, maybe. So it's been, but off and on. But I guess I really got serious with art probably when I was in college, and that's been about, wow, that's been almost 30 years. That's a lot of time. Yeah, I was an art major in college, but then I kind of worked and did stuff. As I worked, I found I was doing art less, and then this past year I was working at a school teaching art. Yeah, a little bit. But it seemed like in a way, as I started working, I started like making my own art less because you're focused on work, and also when you get home, you're so tired you don't want to like do anything. So that is what makes it hard. And I was working at a school, and anyway, long story short, I'm not there anymore. So I decided this year to kind of get back to doing my art more. And hopefully, I feel a little bit rusty from what I was in the past, but I'll probably get it back after a few months. I'm getting better, actually. Getting back to where I was. It just is a process. I guess it's kind of like if you don't ride a bike for a while, it's kind of shaky when you get back on it, but then you kind of get used to it again. You can feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat here. Let me see, where is that at? Thanks. Here's my Instagram. Actually, I'm trying to. I'm trying to post on there pretty regularly. I missed the past 2 weeks, but hopefully I'll have something on there for this coming week. Oops, that's not good. I wonder where I did that. Maybe you have to color that in. Or, let's see. Okay, I think it's on the wrong level. The wrong layer. Let's pick it out of color. Oh, great! Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm also on Twitch. I'm sort of, I guess I would say, simulcasting or multi-streaming. So where are you from? Oh, cool. I'm actually in Tennessee now. I'm originally from Michigan, and I lived in South Carolina for about 10 years, and I moved here to Tennessee last year. And let's look here. Well, I haven't been all over yet. I'm in the Chattanooga area. It's pretty quiet. I think I liked living in South Carolina a little bit better. It was quieter. Well, not so much quieter, but it's more. I guess there's more nature in some ways. Because I live in a city. Chattanooga is like an industrial city. I actually am from Detroit. So Chattanooga reminds me of Detroit itself. It just has mountains around. It's sort of like a valley. And it's like, I guess more of an industrial. Lots of train tracks and things like that. So I'm not a big fan of the city part of it. But as you go out further, there's lots of nature and there are lots of, mountains and hills around here. So I gotta get out and explore more. But it's relatively quiet for a big city. At least to me. I've been in worse cities. Are you in the LA area? Ah, I see. How's the weather out there? Yeah, now that I'm getting older, I'm not a big fan of cities. Ah, wow. Oh, I see. You like the yeah. I used to like rain a lot when I was younger. I still kind of like it. I like the fall and the spring. Okay. I don't know if you've used Photoshop before, but this program is a lot like Photoshop, but there are a few different things about it. Okay. This is called Clip. Look at the name of it, maybe. It's actually called, what is this? Clip Studio. It used to be called Manga Studio. It was a program, I guess, for people that were into doing comics, graphic novels, but they sort of changed it. It's good for people who, I guess, draw a lot more so than Photoshop. I think Photoshop is really for people that are photographers, but you can draw with it, you can illustrate with it, but it takes a little time to learn. I think with Photoshop, Photoshop doesn't allow you to draw as smoothly. So far, I think this is the better program as far as drawing goes. I have to get more confident with my lines because it's weird drawing with a tablet versus drawing with drawing on paper. But as far as drawing with a tablet goes, I think this program is better than Photoshop. and it's not too expensive. I guess if you buy a standalone, uh, the standalone software, I think it's like $200. But if you and they have cheaper versions too. They have like a, I guess, a lesser version for like $50, I think. And then you can also pay for it for a year through their cloud service, and it ends up being like about, for me, it's about $8 a month. So I figured I'd do that and try it out. Everything's $8 a month these days. Kind of adds up after a while. So since you work in a fabric store, do you do anything with fabrics other than fashion design? Oh, cool. Cool. Trying to seal up a few of these gaps here. I don't know why it looks a little bit darker. Maybe I have the opacity down a little. Or just with the marker here. Have you ever sold any costumes to people? Ah, okay. My favorite thing to draw? That's a hard one. Probably people, I would guess. Probably portraits. I think that's probably my favorite thing to draw. And I do like to do abstract paintings also, but I haven't done that in a while. Hopefully I'll get around to doing that soon. Actually, I should be working on like a art project drawing people probably pretty soon. I'll probably start on it next week. Yeah, selling arts. It's I guess it's a gift. I never know what people are interested in when it comes to buying art. I guess if I knew, I'd be a millionaire. I just sort of do what I like most of the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't as far as art sales are concerned. I haven't sold anything in like quite a while, but I also haven't been like making a lot of art in the past few years. I'm trying to like actually, it's interesting what this is doing. This really does act like I kind of like this. It kind of really does act like a paintbrush. I'm sort of using it in paintbrush mode now. And when I put it over the color and it's black, it kind of blends in and makes it darker like a paintbrush does. Now, Photoshop doesn't do that at all. Just all the tools are kind of the same for the most part. Like when I go over something, if it's darker, it kind of blends in, and I have to go over, like right there, I have to go over it with another layer of color for it to sort of change, which is not a bad quality. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm kind of listening to the town hall debates. Well, I guess they're debates. Town hall meeting with Trump and Biden. I'm listening to Trump's right now, and then I'll listen to Biden's. Although I'm not really that political, but it's kind of interesting to hear what they have to say, I guess. But I noticed the lady who was on NBC, who was, I think, interviewing, she's like the moderator, who is moderating for Trump. She's kind of tough. She's like kind of challenging him a lot. I don't know if that's if a moderator should be doing that exactly. I think they're supposed to be impartial. She's like really challenging him. Let's see. That's a little weird. Let maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. It's really weird because that's not her job to like really challenge him and on questions. She's supposed to ask the question maybe, or or let the people ask questions, but she's not. You know, you can kind of tell she's probably not a Trump supporter. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good. Politics, I don't know. It's not good nowadays. Yeah, everything is like so, so partisan, like you're saying. There's no middle ground anymore. Yeah, I think it gets worse and worse every election. Got to go on and color that better. Interesting. I kind of think we're going to have a lot of, I will say, I think we're going to have a lot of chaos with this election. I'm just bracing and expecting more chaos than ever before. Yeah. I think so. I think the internet has made people very opinionated. I was mentioning on my Facebook the other day that I've noticed also that when they are like news streams and things online, that they don't want you to comment anymore. Like a lot of the comment sections are like gone from newspapers, articles, and from YouTube when something's being streamed. It's like they don't want you to have a dialogue with people anymore. I don't know. That's just how it seems sometimes. I think it's always good to have a dialogue, even, if you don't agree with people. Need to make that a little darker. Okay, that's better. Yeah, they do. I don't know, and it seems like, I don't know, things like Facebook have gotten like really toxic in recent years. And it started out, as a great, seemingly a great idea. But it seems like just in recent years, I'd say the past 5 years or so, or maybe more than that, it just has gotten so toxic on Facebook. Yeah, I almost wish that MySpace would make a comeback. I shouldn't have done that part, but I'll leave it. Yeah, I think if I didn't need, I have some friends and family on Facebook. Otherwise, and also I kind of use it for networking. And some of the groups on Facebook, they're pretty good. You can learn stuff from them. But other than that, it just almost hate it nowadays. Oh, let's see. This is like this castle, has bricks on them. I'm trying to figure out how can I put the bricks on here now. I guess I'm gonna have to draw it by hand. I could probably scan this into Photoshop and then add texture, but it's not really necessary to. It's wobbly. You probably can. I would think you can. Because this is the second time I've used this. But I noticed the first time it was a lot like Photoshop. You can even save files as a Photoshop document. So you can import it into Photoshop, which is pretty cool. Kind of trying to put these in a bit randomly. Thank you. I appreciate you sticking around. I know it's pretty late. I'm about to. I was just thinking I better call it a night pretty soon too. Yeah, feel free to stop by again. Night. So yeah, I'm just sort of adding some lines in here. I won't add them all over, but I'm just indicating some texture, especially on the front side. A little bit darker, I think. Maybe the painting brush. Smaller. Here. I really like this paintbrush tool. It's awesome. I mean, I think it's so much better to me than working with Photoshop. Sorry, Photoshop. But yeah, wow. This is just awesome stuff here. I can't believe it. It feels, I don't know, it feels like I'm working with a marker right now. The way that it's applied. It seems like Photoshop, you have to, I don't know, do so much work to get in the right sort of, maybe, so get a little darker maybe. Wow. And there are even like different settings for how you can paint with this stuff. Let me go here. Actually. Okay. Alright. The only thing I'm not sure how to switch swatches. Okay. Let's try this out. Wow, this is quite cool. I just keep saying that. I'm just like so blown away with the way this program works. It's like really a breath of fresh air compared to Photoshop. Sorry, I'm like really burying Photoshop, but can't help it, Photoshop. You need to create a better program for illustrators and people to draw. This is looking a little patchy. See if I can. Trying to blend this in more. So I wanted to read more like brick. Not so much. let me zoom out. Ooh, I forgot something here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of leave it in this at this stage. Maybe, let me see. What else can I do here? Let's do that. Let's fix that. You know, I've been working on this for a while, and I never saved it. uh, Alright. Again, let's do that again. Wow, I didn't expect to work so long. So I'll just do 30 minutes. Yeah, sure. Okay, well anyway. I think I've finished it for now. I'll do something else, maybe work on another building next week. But this isn't so bad. I'm going to shut that. Hit my little source window. Yeah, and I guess we'll do it. I might cast tomorrow. I know my schedule's been like really crazy. I haven't been keeping up with my casting hours, but we'll probably try to get that on track. Maybe next week again. Until then, till next time, have a great morning or evening wherever you are, and take care and be kind to others. Bye bye.